Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everyone on this call. Guys, my name is Nigel Belot, and I am your host today for this call. Guys, these are exciting times because we are opening a discussion about this company's success factory and learn how to actually position yourself with rank achievements in this business. Well, today we have the pleasure of having a gentleman who understands the topic in its entirety. We have no other than Mr. Chester Anderson, who's been a part of this business from the very beginning. Mr. Chester Anderson, are you on this call, sir?
I am here, sir, loud and clear. How are you?
Fantastic, fantastic. How is everything going on your end with this fabulous company that's doing so much in this industry?
Well, I'm super fantastic, man. Things are going great, and I'm very excited to share what we're going to share today with regards to the rank requirements and how people can achieve the ranks. But for me and the team, we are doing fantastic at this moment. We are picking up absolute momentum, and you know how it goes with network marketing. Momentum is the name of the game, so absolutely good on my side.
Fantastic. Well, sir, I know when it comes to rank achievement, some people are actually confused about it. I was one of them as well from the very first, not really understanding it. So I'm glad, and I know that I'm speaking for the audience, that we are all glad to have you on board to bring clarity and understanding on this topic.
Well, you know, rank requirements is something, or rank in particular is something that in network marketing companies is very important to understand. And generally, people don't understand how to qualify for ranks. So in many cases, this is a very important topic for us to clarify. So I think this discussion that we are having here today is absolutely potent for someone who comes in and wants to grow to the highest level in the company. Because, you know, rank means something. A lot of people feel that rank is just a title, but rank is not just a title. Rank means something, because I believe in companies, when you get to different ranks, it means that you are doing certain things and you are duplicating certain things. And when you get to rank also, it means that you are helping other people achieve. So rank is a very important thing, and it's important for people to spend the time, and especially with the Success Factory, because we have such beautiful ranks. And when I say beautiful, I mean simple ways for people to go from step 1 to step 2 to step 3 to step 4. It's like climbing the steps. You know, you can't make a jump from step 1 to step 6. It's going to be a big stretch. So what the company has done is it has created baby steps, you know, like one step up and another step up. So you can go from one phase to the next, to the next. And of course, whilst that is being done as a brand new person, if you are listening to this call, you are definitely going to understand how to get to the different levels of ranks.
Well, Mr. Anderson Chester, sir, I'm eager to actually hear this information, and I know that the listeners are actually as eager as well. So please, can you share with us for us to understand the concept of rank achievement?
Certainly, Mr. Nigel Belot. I'm definitely excited to share this. And for you who are listening, please, it's important to get your notepad and pen handy to record or to write information, because it's clear. As a matter of fact, in our company, in your back office, you can actually find the compensation plan printed out. You can find it in your resources and so on. Look in, so you can use it as a tool to follow, because actually we are going to explain the exact content that you get in our compensation plan booklet. But ladies and gentlemen, of course, the first level of rank in this company is called a silver rank. So you might just get in tonight and you may say, hey, you know what, I want to start, but how can I get achieving? And we are very, very big on achievements, because, you know, people, you may not have to reward someone, but recognizing someone is so important. For most people, being recognized is even more important than being rewarded. And in this company, what we do, we reward people and we recognize them. So the first rank in this company is called the silver. As a matter of fact, we have different rank requirements or rank tiers. And the first level we have is what we call precious metals. And then we have the gemstones, and we go into the diamond, and then we go into the ambassador. I'm going to talk about those levels right now so that you can understand how simple it is. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight you can be sitting, or today you can be sitting in this company, no requirement, no rank, nothing you have. And ladies and gentlemen, you can jump in tonight and become a silver. How can you do that? Remember, I hope you looked at the first video with the compensation plan, where we spoke about the right team and the left team and the dual team. Ladies and gentlemen, it's very, very simple. If you are seeing the screen, you will see 1,000 volume on the right, 1,000 volume on the left. Okay, that qualifies you as a silver in our company. It means that your left team does at least a minimum of 1,000 volume, and your right team does a minimum of 1,000 volume in a given month. You qualify as a silver. If you are looking at the screen, you would also see 1 year. And this is beautiful, Mr. Nigel Belot. The fantastic thing with this company is we have something called accumulated volume. Could you imagine if you take an entire year to accumulate a minimum of 1,000 on the right and 1,000 on the left, you get the silver done. It's fantastic. It's the same for the gold. 2,500 on the right, 2,500 on the left, you get silver done in a given month, or you have an entire year to do so in terms of accumulated volume. I've never really seen this in compensation plans. If it has been out there before, I have not seen it. But ladies and gentlemen, the fact that it is in the plan, it means that you have an opportunity to take a month or 2 months, 3 months, whatever it is, to get to that rank. Then we have the platinum, same requirement, 5,000 on the right, 5,000 on the left, and you can do that in a given month or in a year, okay, in accumulated volume. Ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention. Nigel, this is very important for people. In the company, in compensation plans, in getting ranks in most network marketing companies, and specifically in the Success Factory, we have something called structure and volume. Structure and volume is very important. And this is a call that you need to pay close attention to, because when you have structure, you have one requirement, and then you have volume, that's another requirement. In some cases, ladies and gentlemen, the structure and volume needs to be, aligned. In some cases, for instance, if we are talking about the silver, gold, and platinum in the precious metals level, we are not speaking about structure. At this moment, we are speaking specifically only about volume. So 1,000 on the right, 1,000 on the left, silver, 2,500 on the right, 2,500 on the left, gold, 5,000 on the right, 5,000 on the left, gold. That is a volume requirement. But then we move away to the gemstone requirement, where now the company is saying we're going to add some structure into this. Are you following me, Mr. Belot? Are you understanding what I'm saying so far?
Yes, Mr. Anderson Chester. Sir, you are making it very clear for me to understand. And I know that the listeners are actually, getting the value and understanding this concept as well.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I just want to make sure that we are coming across very, very clear, because from the rank of Topaz, the company says, you know what, we're going to add some structure into this. We're going to add some structure, not just volume. The company says to us, you know what, this is very simple. We're going to give you the opportunity to do 10,000 on the right, 10,000 on the left in a given month. Okay, this is very important. But you must have a goal on the right and a goal on the left. Okay, once you have a goal on the right, a goal on the left, and 10,000 by 10,000, 10,000 on the right, 10,000 on the left, you achieve the rank of Topaz. And guys, this is absolutely phenomenal. And even if we're talking about accumulated volume, if you do 30,000 in accumulated volume on the right and the left, you can also achieve it from the perspective of volume. But I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But basically, they're saying now, we're going to give you the opportunity to do 10,000 on the right, 10,000 on the left in a given month. You get the rank of Topaz once you have 2 gold in your business, a gold on the right leg and a gold on the left leg. Could you imagine? They are not even saying platinum, a gold. So you can just help people. This is where structure comes in. Now, to get to the rank of sapphire, which is a beautiful rank. As a matter of fact, when you get to the rank of Topaz, you start getting the generational bonuses, the leadership bonuses. But when you get to the rank of sapphire, ladies and gentlemen, what we are saying is that, hey, you do 25,000 on the right, 25,000 on the left in a given month, ladies and gentlemen. But you just have a platinum on the right and a platinum on the left for structure. You have the volume and the structure. Sapphire's out of the way. Ruby, 50,000 on the right, 50,000 on the left. A topaz on the right, a topaz on the left. Structure and volume good is good. The company gives you the reward. And we actually move these levels every single week. I'm going to talk to you about that in a second. If you get to the rank of Emerald, to get to the rank of Emerald, guys, 75,000 on the right, 75,000 on the left, and you need a sapphire on the right, a sapphire on the left. Not a ruby. You don't need to have a ruby. Most companies have the rank just below. You must have that rank to achieve, or you must have that rank in qualification inside of your structure to get the structure and volume just below you. Well, in this company, You don't need that in these areas. In the gemstone rank, you don't need it. As a matter of fact, you just need to have 2 sapphires, a sapphire on the right, a sapphire on the left. Isn't that amazing? Because, for me personally, all my years in network marketing, if I needed to be an emerald, I must have a ruby, must have had a ruby on the right and a ruby on the left. In this case, ladies and gentlemen, a sapphire on the right, a sapphire on the left. Once you have the volume, 75,000 on the right, 75,000 on the left, and the structure, you are a qualified emerald. And this is absolutely fantastic. I really hope we are coming across clear here, because we want to make sure that everyone understands how simple it is. And as I said before at the beginning, we are participating in a compensation plan that takes you one step at a time. So it's baby steps. Hey, Nigel, hold my hand and take me to silver. Hold my hand, take me to gold. Hold my hand, take me to platinum, all the way to emerald. Am I coming across clear? So
Wow. And listen, Mr. Anderson Chester, it's making all the sense in the world, especially to someone who's new in this industry and really isn't, getting it and getting a grasp of the concept of rank achievements. Mr. Anderson Chester, you're really making this such an easy process for me to understand, and I know that the listeners will be able to understand it as well.
Yeah, I'm really trying to make it that simple so that people can really understand, especially the aspect of the accumulative volume. The thing is, most times, a lot of people in the business, they come into these companies, and if they don't hit the monthly requirement, you have to start all the way from zero again. And, you're going to make it, you're going to come close the following month, but you don't hit the rank. Maybe you have the structure, but the volume is not there. You have to start all the way from zero again. What Success Factory recognizes that this is a precedent in the network marketing industry. And there's a lot of people who work very hard, but they just don't get the rank because maybe they might be losing some volume. Ladies and gentlemen, the reality, ladies and gentlemen, is this. With the accumulative volume, every month you work, the volume stays there for you within a 12-month period. So if you are looking to get to the rank of emerald, ladies and gentlemen, but you didn't do the 75,000 this month, maybe you did 60,000. Maybe the following month you did 70,000. The following month you did 55,000. I'm just saying, once you accumulate 225,000, ladies and gentlemen, in volume over the last 12 months, but you may have never done the 75, but you did 225,000, ladies and gentlemen, on the right, on the left, you're going to get the rank. I think this is absolute fair play for people. It gives people a bigger opportunity in comparison to always having to do the 75 every single month. This is absolutely beautiful. I think a lot of people, if they understand this, they're going to appreciate the compensation plan even more. So I'm really happy to share this aspect of the business as well.
Mr. Anderson Chester, this really is making so much sense. It's like in the network marketing industry, the structures are always kind of complex and hard to understand. And it's harder for people to win, as you described earlier. But with this particular compensation plan, it seems that everyone has the opportunity to win. Everyone can be winners. And this is something what I'm getting from your explanation and your description as far as the compensation plan. The other thing that I'm really gravitating to and making all the sense in the world is rank achievement is like building your business by helping other people and helping them recognize their achievements as well.
Absolutely. We grow on that. Absolutely. The thing is, the name of the company is Success Factory. So we wouldn't have it anyway. There are many factories there. There are motor vehicle factories. There are factories that produce clothing and different things. But this is the Success Factory. We thrive on helping others succeed. And in the compensation plan, you can see how simple it is for the average Joe. And I always like to use the average Joe because, hey, you know what? Maybe I've been 15 years in the industry, but the reality is there's a lot of people who are brand new to this, may come in and don't understand network marketing. And we want to turn, and it's like a relay, we just hand the battle. When the relay team in the Olympics is running, one person run a leg and hand the battle to another person, and you hand the battle to another person. That's what we do in this company. We try our best to grow people at the same time, so together everyone achieves more. So what I'm going to do right now is jump into the diamond ranks, because we completed the precious metals, the gemstones, and I'm going to jump into the diamond rank so you can actually see what it takes to get to diamond. Diamond is where the lifestyle really begins, and As a matter of fact, I'm going to show you some things that's happening right now and what you can get as a diamond in our company. And right now, to get to the rank of diamond, you need to have 100,000 in volume on the right and 100,000 on the left in a given month. Of course, here is where the rank just below an emerald is absolutely required right now. So you need to have an emerald on the right and an emerald on the left. 100,000 in volume on the right, 100,000 in a given month on the left, and an emerald on the right and an emerald on the left. So you have volume and structure. Structure and volume match up. You are at the diamond level. Of course, at the blue diamond level, you have 250,000 in volume on the right and the left. And of course, you must have now a diamond on the right, diamond on the left. Pretty straightforward, okay? Black diamond, 500,000 on the right, 500,000 on the left. And of course, you need to have blue diamonds, a blue diamond on the right, blue diamond on the left. Black diamond is absolutely the same. It's 1 million in volume on the left, 1 million in volume on the right. And of course, you must have black diamonds below. It's very straightforward, ladies and gentlemen. This is very straightforward. But here it is. You may need, 5 times the amount of volumes in the cumulative volumes to get to the rank, just in case you don't hit the specific amount on that given month. Now, it's bigger volumes, but guess what? You are moving with a bigger team, with more qualified people in your organization. So it's the same requirement as before, but it's a bigger team that you're working with. So the numbers are there, but yet still, ladies and gentlemen, we give the opportunity to people who will be drilling hard night and day for months to get the opportunity. Of course, we have the ambassador ranks where 2.5 million euros per month on the right and 2.5 million on the left, with, of course, a crown diamond on the right and a crown diamond, just one. And this is absolutely beautiful. Being in companies, sometimes you need to have 4 crown diamonds, 2 on the right, 2 on the left, and different things like that. With this comp plan, it's so simple. You just need 1 crown diamond on the right and 1 crown diamond on the left. You have the structure. You just need 2.5 million on the right, 2.5 million on the left. You have the volume. The same with Royal Ambassador, 5 million on the right, 5 million on the left. The same as Crown Ambassador, 10 million on the right, 10 million on the left. With the Royal Ambassador, you just need an ambassador on the right and an ambassador on the left. And with the Crown, you need a Royal Ambassador on the right and a Royal Ambassador on the left. So the plan is pretty straightforward, sir. And this is the highest rank in the company. We move from silver all the way to Crown Ambassador. But guess what? What is critical in this business is to understand how simple the business works. We really focus on helping people get to the rank of platinum ASAP. You get to the rank of silver, gold, and platinum. Any of those levels, ladies and gentlemen, it's the building block of our business. I like to speak about silver because, hey, if you can get to silver, you can create golds. If you can get to gold, you can create platinums. If you can get to platinums, you can create, topaz and all the way up to Crown Ambassador. It begins with the first block. The first block is the silver rank. So you know what? We encourage people to get to silver in their first week, get to silver in their first day, get to silver in your first few minutes of the business. And this is highly possible. So this is what we do. And again, I'm trying to be absolutely clear here. But would you mind, Mr. Belot, if I jump into some of the benefits that you actually get when you get to these ranks? Because I really, really, really want to share this with the world. How do you feel about this, sir?
Wow, I'm feeling super excited, Mr. Anderson Chester. This information that you're sharing with me and all the listeners on this call, it's just motivating me and giving me such a drive to actually really want to be involved and really want to participate on such a high level to just go with it. So please, by all means.
Well, the thing is, with regards to the requirements for the rank, we went through that. But, people earn income. They earn decent incomes in our company. And this compensation plan has proven to be a beautiful compensation plan. And the more the years go by, I think we're going to hear way more success stories from the Success Factory with regards to the ordinary person coming in. I've heard so many great stories of people who didn't have the money to get into the business and had to sell even their wedding rings and so on to get in the business. And within a matter of months, was able to retrieve their whole lifestyle because, hey, you know what? The compensation plan is very simple and very fair. Not only do you earn an income, ladies and gentlemen, but you also have the opportunity to get some gifts along the way. When you get to the rank of Topaz, this company rewards you with a Samsung Galaxy Tab, whichever is the latest one, whichever is the latest model. So you're already earning your income, but as a topaz, the first level of real leadership in the company, we reward you with a Samsung Galaxy Tab. This is what I call tools in the company. Tools. They give you gifts. As a matter of fact, when you get to the rank of Sapphire, you get an Amazon Kindle Oasis. Leaders are always readers. And if you are into leadership, it's quite important that you read a lot. So what we do, we equip you, the leader, so you're going to get the opportunity to read some more and, of course, build yourself and by extension, build your team. These are just tools for building the business. When you get to the rank of Ruby, the company gives you the latest Samsung Galaxy Note. Could you imagine having this tool, the latest, whichever is the latest model, on top of what you are already earning? You already have what you have, but the company gives you this tool. As a rank of Emerald, this is where it gets a little bit different. The company gives you a MacBook Pro to continue your work on a professional level. So these are the tools you get from the precious metals level, the topaz, the sapphire, the ruby, and the emerald. You get tools to equip you to build your business. This is absolutely fantastic, Mr. Belot. Come on, man. This, and this is where it gets really exciting for me because, hey, at the rank of diamond, man, it's fantastic. Look at it.
Wow. Hey, Mr. Anderson Chester, I've actually looked at different companies and comp plans, and as you're suggesting and describing, I have not come across something that actually gives rewards as well as you're earning a commission. Hey, I'm getting super excited on this call with you, sir.
Yes, my friend. And this, the thing about this is that, hey, we don't need to even give these things. Sometimes in companies, you don't get it. Some companies say, we're going to give you this, but you never get it. We're going to give you these things on a lease. So we're going to give you what we do at the Success Factory. Once you get it, it's yours. It's no return. It's like you come to the company event, wherever we're having any of our 4 events in the world per year, big corporate events. You can come collect your gifts and be rewarded in front of the world. This is absolutely fantastic, because as you said, sometimes you build a business because you don't need these gifts. The money you are earning is already surpassing the prizes. You earn the income, but yet still, it's important. It's important to recognize and reward, and that's what we actually do with the rank requirements. And when you get to the rank of diamond, for instance, you get a diamond cruise for 2, not just for 1, but you get a diamond cruise for 2. You and your wife, you and your husband, you and your special someone. Maybe you take a team member along, your top leader who is upcoming, so that they can be inspired to see what happens in the cruise. But this is what happens as a diamond. When you get to the rank of blue diamond, the company awards you with a Hublot watch. Hey, this is lifestyle, ladies and gentlemen. Lifestyle, absolute beauty. If you see a Hublot watch, and you may look at it and not understand the value of it, but these things are absolutely valuable. And I would be delighted to wear one of these. And as a matter of fact, a male or female, it doesn't matter. You're going to get it as a blue diamond. When you get to the rank of black diamond, the company awards you with a Mercedes-Benz, a black Mercedes-Benz. Of course, it's going to come with a company logo somewhere around the vehicle. Nothing's wrong with that, but it's yours. It's not leased. It's not something that you have to buy, and if you have to maintain your rank to keep it. No. Once you get to the rank, once you get to the achievement, the car is yours. Isn't that amazing, sir?
Maybe Mr. Anderson Chester, I am actually, I love expensive cars. I love expensive watches. So you have me at the peak on my toes right now. So I know that the listeners on this call are actually saying, is this for real? Is this serious? Does this company have what it takes to literally deliver, these products and as far as rewarding people?
Absolutely, man. That's why I felt as if you stuttered a bit when I said, hey, how you feel about it? Because, hey, this is the reality. There's some people who dream about owning a Mercedes-Benz, and the reality is you can work for it, and the amount of money you earn in the comp plan can pay for it already. But, hey, you know what? If I can earn this for just helping people, this is the beauty of this thing. It's really not just about getting involved and getting yourself to the rank. But could you imagine? We have seen several persons around the world, as a matter of fact, get their keys. I've sat down in Mercedes-Benz. I'm yet to get mine. I'm close. I'm close. But the reality is, people would have sat down. I would have sat down, in the Benz of some of these owners who would have received them already. The company gave you the keys. It's a reality, ladies and gentlemen. So you can take your family. Could you imagine you're building a business, even if you give yourself a time frame and say, hey, I want to get to Black Diamond by this point in my life. And then you can see the whole transformation of your life where you get Mercedes-Benz and stuff, that's absolutely fantastic. When you get to the rank, I'm going to touch a bigger one right now. When you get to the rank of crown diamond, you would have worked hard. You would have had a black diamond on the right, a black diamond on the left, growing your business with momentum. The company rewards you with an apartment in Dubai. Hey, the world's most traveled destination in the world. In front of us is the Burj Khalifa, which is the tallest building in the world. Dubai is a sight to see, but the company gives you an apartment in Dubai when you get to the rank of crown diamond. When you get to the rank of crown, oh, geez. When you get to the rank of ambassador, here's where you get a red Ferrari, guys. And this is absolutely fantastic. We have ambassadors in our company, and I'm really blessed to say this because, you know, you can create the lifestyle you deserve. This is not reserved for any specific person or specific individuals. This is for all. As a matter of fact, let's jump even beyond to Royal Ambassador. Here's where you get a luxury villa now in Dubai. So could you imagine all these ranks? There are people who already achieve great things in our company. And we know, ladies and gentlemen, that beyond the shadow of a doubt, there are people like you listening to this. Maybe you're in Asia listening, maybe in South Africa listening, or the Caribbean or Europe or, you know, Australia listening to this, or North America listening to this. I'm not too sure where you are listening, but any one of you who are listening to this video recording right now, or this recorded segment here, where we are speaking about the rank of achievements, you can get this done. It's not impossible. Trust me, it's not impossible. And then, of course, last but not least, the rank of Crown Ambassador. The company gives you the opportunity to have a luxury yacht in Dubai. This is absolutely fantastic. So you don't just work, but you are rewarded. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It gets you to the lifestyle you deserve. Could you imagine you and that special someone at the top of that yacht, Mr. Nigel Belot? How will that make you feel, sir?
Well, the first thing that comes to mind, Mr. Anderson Chester, is lifestyle. This company, through its compensation plan, is introducing to the average person who works hard, who their belief, their philosophy of society was, you know, work hard to achieve. And so many people are disappointed with that particular concept because of going through the experience. The compensation plan specifically is introducing the possibility to people where they can actually live a lavishing lifestyle. Mr. Anderson Chester, you made it so simple. You made the simplicity of understanding this compensation plan to the point where it's no way that I cannot actually, you know, put work into this and follow your description and your direction towards how to do this compensation plan and how to make it work. One of the things that I love about the way how you are actually introducing this is Success Factory seems to me that their product line is people and actually creating successful people.
Absolutely, it's an experience, you know. And when you think about it, that's the way it should be. That's the way it should be. That's why I tell people, get to work. You know, once you work, you're going to get paid. Once you work, you're going to get rewarded. Once you work, you're going to be recognized. But it means you have to get to work. Once you work, it's all there for you. Of course, this is just the benefits of hard work. You know, no one gets to these ranks easy. That's why the company recognized that, hey, we need to reward people who work, because it's tough business. Some people think network marketing is easy business and you just ride the people's back all the way to success. That's the furthest thing from the truth. You have to work. And why not work with a company that rewards you for working, for sweating, for staying at a little bit of time from your family, and for doing what you need to do to get the success? It's not easy, but the fact is we are working with a company that has the tools and is giving us the rewards for the stuff that we do. I'm blessed to be a part of this company. And of course, we just run through the requirements, the rank requirements, and we ran through the benefits and the gifts that the company gave us along the way. I'm really happy to just be able to share this with the world so that people can understand how to get to the next level, what to do to get to the next level from the perspective of the structure and the volume. And now we can say, hey, you know what? Let's get to work. So thank you so much, Mr. Belot, for having me. I think I'm not too sure if you have anything else to share or any question to ask or any light to shed on this topic, but definitely I'm really, really happy to, you know, be on this call once again.
Well, Mr. Anderson Chester, I think that you have over-delivered yourself as far as helping us understand this compensation plan. But I would like to say this in closing this session, that you actually put the insight towards really how people should look at this compensation plan, how people should understand this compensation plan, and how people need to work this compensation plan so that they can actually be the next success story in their lives and actually create a legacy that can be passed down from generation to generation. So, Mr. Anderson Chester, sir, I thank you so much for taking your time to actually go through this description as far as for us to understand the compensation plan and putting so much clarity towards it. You are definitely a beacon in this particular industry with this company, Success Factory, and it was absolutely my pleasure, as well as the listeners on this call, to really get a grasp of this compensation plan, sir. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome, sir.
Well, at this point, we're going to close, and God bless you, sir, for taking the time to actually go through this session with us. For everyone who's on this call listening, Success Factory Lifestyle, this compensation plan, it's fantastic. It's awesome. I'm feeling such excitement within me right now. I don't know if you can hear it through my voice, but ladies and gentlemen, this is the company. This is the compensation plan. Let's make a difference in our lives and let's go for it.